Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
The Vodafone New Zealand Music Awards are on tomorrow night, and it's usually something that our whole company just get really amongst because it's such a great night, it's a great show. And one of our workmates from our sister station, My FM, Nixon, he goes every year. It's like his one night that he waits for every year.
And I love having a beer with Nixon when we're there as well. I love seeing my mate Nixon and hanging out and seeing what he's wearing.
Yeah, he always puts lots of effort in.
Wears some weird things, but some cool things as well.
But this year, he's not going. This is like saying Steve Hansen saying, I'm not going to go to that All Blacks game.
Yeah.
It's that weird that Nixon's not going. And his reason for not going is ridiculous.
And he's not just passing up a ticket to sit in the stands or something. He's got one of those VIP tables down on the ground with free food and free beer for the whole night, free Coke if you're that way inclined, Coca-Cola. I said to him, are you going to the music awards? See you there, right? And he goes, nah, I can't go. I said, why? He goes, oh, my puppy is graduating from puppy school tomorrow night and I've got to be there. I said, no, this is not happening. And he goes, no, I have to do it. I'm a real good dad, and I'm not going to miss I'm not going to miss the important events in her life.
The dog, I'm taking my puppy to puppy school. They don't even realise they're at puppy school.
I reckon if the puppy
they're just going to play with other dogs.
If the puppy missed its graduation, it wouldn't harbour any ill feelings to you.
All they do is give you a certificate. Congratulations. Your dog can sit when you tell it to sit. It's actually stupid.
Your dog doesn't want the certificate except maybe to chew on and pee on.
Yeah, my dog won the cutest dog in Ponsonby award when she was just a puppy.
And did she care?
No, she got a...
Did she go to the awards ceremony?
No, she won us a $50 voucher for this cafe, and she got this sweet little cup, and we tried to give it to her, and she couldn't have cared less.
There are people out there, though, that do treat their animals like royalty, that treat them better than you treat a child. It's easy to say treat them like a child, better than you'd treat a child sometimes.
Yeah, you treat them like a human with some things.
Don't you come onto this, mate, thinking that you're not part of this conversation.
What? I would never miss something for a puppy graduation.
You're the person who feeds your puppy special gluten-free food. You've decided your dog is gluten-free.
No, the vet decided that my dog couldn't handle gluten because she broke out in hives.
You threw your dog a birthday party.
It was her third birthday. It was an achievement, and I like any chance to pop champagne.
Everyone had to come and bring the dog gifts.
Yes, and she got lots of balls.
But can you do... She got... Oh, good. I'm glad she got lots of balls.
Yeah, she got lots of balls.
Can you do better than that, though? Are you one of these animal people, or do you know someone who's one of these animal people, who you just look at her and go, come on, mate, that's a dog. You don't need to do that for a dog. You don't need to be up to that. You're one of those weird animal people now.
You can dob your friend in as well if you want, because to me, all the things that you just listed are normal. We've got Zoe on 0800 The Edge. Zoe, who's the animal that you know that gets treated better than a human?
Her name's Pico, and it's a tiny little dog. I've got no idea what kind of dog, because I'm not a dog person myself. But one of my best friends has her, and she has a little electric blanket for her dog bed.
That is so cute. But it is neat if you've got a cold house, though. They don't get cold.
Do dogs pee the bed, though?
I don't think
some
so.
do.
Not
I
if they're
think
trained.
they're more like thanks Zoe. They're more like heated pads, so they say warm all the time.
Okay.
Megan, who is it for you? Megan.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Who's the animal you know that gets treated better than a human?
Well, it's my friend's pet dog, and they got a $500 cake for their birthday. Made especially for them.
What was it? What was the cake made of? Was it made out of dog food or what?
Yeah, made out of these special treats made for dogs, no vegetables in them and stuff. I don't know. It was so weird.
Did the dog enjoy it?
Yeah, seemed to.
Okay.
That is so
Would you be gutted if you bought your dog a $500 cake and it threw it up in the lounge?
Yeah, my dog, I had to take to the vet because I gave her a piece of chicken as a treat, and ended up having to take her to the vet because she got a swollen vagine.
What, dog?
Yes.
Oh.
So imagine if I bought her a $500 cake and then my dog walks out and it's got a swollen vagine again and I have to go and spend more money. It would be ridiculous. Vicky, who's the pet that you know?
My friend has 2 pet rats.
Okay, so this is different. I've only had dogs so far.
Okay, and what does she do for the rats?
Well, before she had the rats, she's got kids as well. And you know how when people have kids, they post about kids non-stop on their Facebook. Well, everything now is about her pet rats. So about, oh, look at this photo, it's so cute, they're sleeping. Look at this photo, they're playing.
Aw.
No, no one wants to see photos of
It's
rats.
kind of like, did you guys watch that Cadbury Dreams Come True show on TV3? And there was that woman whose dream was to do like a photo shoot with her dogs, and they all got dressed up together.
Yeah, but
That's what the photo thing reminds me of.
But it's rats.
I know. What do the rats do?
My cousin had rats and she loved them, absolutely loved them, but I could never get my head around it.
Do the rats like wear costumes or anything cool when the photo's Vicky, or they always just look kind of ratty?
No, but she has puts a little blanket over them, and then she puts up a little doll in the cage and everything.
Oh my God, has she recreated that awesome photo that's on the internet of the rat that's lying in a little bed with pajamas on and a nightcap? Have she done that photo yet?
No, but she's got little pillows for them.
Unless you've restaged the cover image from Ratatouille, I do not want to see
that
any of
is
your
so
pictures
cute.
of your rat on
I
Facebook.
love that. Well, it turns at least everyone. The good thing is they may be crazy pet owners like myself. I will admit that I am, but at least they're being nice to their animals.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
Got Facebook?
Yes.
You at home got Facebook? Yes, sure, I've got Facebook.
Chang, you got Facebook? Oh, yes, you do. You're
He's on
it
right now. Well, we've got the 6 Facebook statuses that need to just not exist on Facebook anymore. They just need to stop right now.
Yeah, and when you hear these, I've read them, you'll be like, oh, God, I'm sick of seeing that status.
If you want to share...
And it will straight away bring back the feeling you get when you see it. If
you want to share it with your friends and passively aggressively send them the message, we've got this link on our Facebook page now, so go share it with them. Facebook.com/Edge Afternoons. Let's roll through them. Number 1, the cliffhanger. Now, these are sort of statuses that are like, ugh, or just FML, or days like these make me just so depressed.
Yeah, or I can't believe it's happened again.
Yeah, you obviously just want people to ask what's going on, so just write...
Ooh, very fishy.
Just write on your Facebook status, somebody asked you why I had a bad day.
Yeah.
Number 2, the shocker. The one, once again, you're just begging and begging for comments. Go into the ER, totaled my car again, or the classic, back to the doctor.
Yeah.
People are always going to be like, oh, babe, get well, or, oh, what happened?
I guess this is how it ends for me.
The next
that
one...
That was a bit dark, isn't it?
The next one, the private message, was very dark. The private message. So when you have something like, OMG, I know that you have your phone on, bitches need to text back, damn it. Or... SMH. Why do people have to talk about me behind my back? In capitals, say it to my face.
So that private message should have been a private message, but it's actually been put up as a status.
Yeah.
That's something you can just say to the person that it concerns.
Just talk to them and stop wasting my newsfeed all the time.
Yeah.
The next one, the friend dump. And I hate this one. And seriously, when I see people do it, I just want to unfriend them because I'm like, you're a diddle. They write, just cleaned out my friends list. If you're reading this, congrats. It's like, cool, thanks.
Yeah. Oh, good on me.
It's just so pointless. Or about to do a friend call. If you can't see me anymore, sorry about it.
Giving people warning is worse.
It's like, what makes you think you're so important that it's like, I need an award just to be your Facebook friend?
Yep, exactly.
The next one, the minute-to-minute updater. So the person that's saying, going to bed, or just, oh, time for a shower, or the real boring one, laundry is so boring.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's boring to read on your newsfeed.
My bum is itchy.
Yes, bad. I don't need a commentary of your entire life.
Exactly.
Next one, and this is becoming really bad on Facebook. I wish it had just stayed on Twitter. Instagram, it's even worse. When I see people that have like 2 paragraphs of hashtags on their Instagram, I'm just like, are you that thirsty for likes that you have to put that many on? But it's the over hashtagger. So someone, as an example, going to the gym, hashtag lift, hashtag girls that lift, hashtag cardio, hashtag healthy life, hashtag get fit, hashtag get ripped, hashtag strong, hashtag the best I've ever felt in my entire life, hashtag just wanted you guys to know I was working out.
It's a really good list, and if you want to see it, it's up on our Facebook page. Just search Guy, Sharyn and Clint, and whoever wrote that. You know what? You are spot on, and thank you for finally putting it into words.
Yep, and if you're a hashtagger that aggressively, just stop it.
Hashtag shut the hell up.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the Edge.
Kim Kardashian West is currently in Australia, and she is doing a promotional tour, not for a clothing line, not for a makeup line, not for her reality show, not for a sex tape, not for her naked photos, none of that stuff.
Is it for a perfume?
Not for her perfume either.
Is it for a television show?
Not for a television show, not for her baby clothing line.
Is it for a sex tape?
I already said that.
Oh.
God, listen to my jokes earlier and give the laugh that they need.
Still hoping it's for sex tape, though.
No, it's not. She is in Australia to promote butt oil.
What?
And I'm talking about oil that you rub into your butt that makes it, I don't know, more toned, gets rid of stretch marks, not in your butt, on your butt.
And then not oil that comes from butts.
No, it's butt oil.
Not like olive oil.
You rub it on your butt, it tones your butt, gets rid of lines and stuff like that. And
Okay.
I just thought to myself when I saw this, really? Who is going to line up and be like, oh my God, girl, you got that new Kim Kardashian butt oil? It's Save My Love.
Also, who's going to go, your butt is looking good. Have you using the Kim Kardashian butt oil?
Exactly. It's so strange.
This is an interesting time for her to launch this product, though. Is there a
the naked photo thing.
The naked photos, is she going to say that the oil on her butt is Kim Kardashian brand butt oil?
Oh, that is a very, very good idea. But you know what? Everybody does it. Everyone purchases real weird stuff. And then they just kind of regret it. So there's going to be lots of people in Australia that want to meet Kim Kardashian West, so they go and buy her butt oil.
Chang bought a selfie stick.
Yes, Chang bought a selfie stick. He takes it everywhere. But what have you bought that's weird? And then you just instantly regretted it, and you're like, why did I even buy that? We have to get Dom on from the JJ Mike and Dom show, because he is like notorious for this. He bought pajama jeans, which are jeans that feel like pajamas.
Or are they pajamas that look like jeans?
Bit of both. Also, he bought booty popping panties because he wanted to have a bigger booty.
For a man?
Yes, but you bought something else, Dom. What was it?
No. First of all, I did not buy those shoes, so you're making that up or confusing
You
me
did
with someone else.
You came into work, you're like, Shaz dog, check out my booty popping panties.
I never ever said that. Secondly, I'm sorry, I'm still stuck up on that Kim Kardashian butt oil.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? What's the main ingredient? Is it Kanye's special sauce?
I don't even want to know. What was the thing that you bought that was real weird?
Yeah, I got it about 18 months ago, and I'm actually sitting down looking at it right now. It survived 3 container bin cleanouts. JJ's like, are you going to throw these away because you're not doing anything with them? But I've convinced her that one day I'm going to do something with them. They're these things called sky runners, and it's kind of like these jumpy, sort of stilty things.
Yeah.
They strap to like your shins and your feet, and you're supposed to be able to like bounce around and bounce over cars, and or like run around sort of like a kangaroo.
Yeah.
This sounds like the perfect purchase for someone as uncoordinated as you.
Yeah, well, when I bought them, I went to YouTube and I looked up some clips of other people were having a go on them, and they looked so amazing. Suddenly, I imagined myself as one of those little Asian dudes like doing somersaults over cars.
Instead, you're a 6-foot lanky white guy. To me, when you were wearing them, they looked like a busted knee or a snapped shin, just waiting to happen.
You're so right. So I put them on once, and I wore them like right next to at the bottom of the stairs, so I had the railing there to hang on to.
Yeah.
And I didn't even bounce around far from that. Like after 30 seconds, it was like, this is so scary high up.
Such a waste of money. A massive regret for Dom. If you want to hear more of Dom's weird stuff, join them tomorrow morning from 6 a.m. But we want to know your weird purchases as well. And Ash, you've got one. What is yours?
So I bought the lemon detox diet.
Yes. And how did that go?
I lasted 4 hours.
Yeah, it's so hard to do, right? Like, what was so hard about it for you?
The fact that I couldn't eat food, it was just mentally challenging.
Yeah.
It was just disappointing for myself.
How long are you supposed to do the lemon detox diet for?
I think it's up to 2 weeks.
I've heard rumours
like that.
Oh Jesus, 2 weeks of just lemon juice. I've heard rumours about this, and just tell me, just quietly, Ash, did you have to get off a lemon detox diet because maybe you had you pooed your pants a little bit?
I didn't let myself get to that point, but that would have been a possibility. Yeah.
Very hard to contain that much liquid, I think.
You're not the first person I've heard say that. When I used to do the night show with Brad, he did it, and he literally, mid-show, broke down and cried because he was so hungry. It was amazing.
And then you get so disappointed in yourself as well for not following through with it, and you've got the water liquid in your fridge, and it's just not going anywhere.
This is a glowing endorsement.
So bad. Well, just think, before you buy those weird things you see on the TV, just think, do I really need this? Do I really need to buy this thing from this TV star that hasn't done TV in 15 years?
Remember that time you bought those butt melting pants, those wetsuit pants that are meant to melt your butt fat when you're walking them?
They actually worked, thank you very much.
Sharyn and Clint. Edge. The
Bloody Edge presents Project X. Plead your case and score back that one who got away. Let's just hope they don't give you the old Taylor Swift.
We are in charge of Project X next week. We're going to announce who our person is on Monday. So if you still want to register, go to theedge.co.nz and hopefully we can reconnect you with the one that got away. That person you broke up with that you just wish that you hadn't.
Repair the bond.
We've got Jaden on the line. And Jaden, you've actually registered for Project X. Why do you want to get your ex back?
Because she's amazing.
Yes.
I love it a bit.
Yes.
And it's the only girl that, I see in my eyes. There's no one else can compare to her.
That's a little bit romantic.
Why did you break up in the first place, Jaden?
Because she's a bit stressful at work because she's got, 2 kids, full-time work.
Yeah.
She likes her friends. She wants to spend time with her friends. And her friends, when she was with me, it was a bit hard for her to try and get me as well as her friends and stuff like that.
She didn't have room for you, Jaden.
Yeah.
Did she break up with you or did you break up with her?
Well, because she said she didn't know what she wanted, and so I said just so that she could think for herself what she actually wanted, I broke up with her so she had that space.
And have you kept in touch?
Yeah, we still keep in touch. We still talk, still on friendly terms.
What do you think is going to be different this time, though? It didn't work the first time around and you had to give her a space. What's changed? Why is it going to be all right now?
Because we both still have strong feelings for each other.
Yeah.
But we just need that push and the edge to try and work stuff out. And, because, for instance, if we talk to, another girl, if I talk to another girl or she talks to another guy, we still get that, that little bit jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Can I ask what your ages are? How old are you and how old is she?
Both 25 years old. She's June 7th and I'm July 17th.
Oh, okay.
Cute. Well, hopefully she's not listening now because she'll know that you're on the comeback.
That's right.
The question I have for you is, because it sounds perfect and it sounds like you're meant to be together and it sounds like you're going to do everything to make it work, why do you need our help?
Because then it'll be a big surprise for her and she knows that I'm actually going to put so much effort and do whatever I possibly can for the hand.
Shaz, you know why I like the idea of doing it with Jaden?
Why?
Because it sounds like it's going to work.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
It sounds like this is one that we could actually do and have a happy ending with.
Now, I have to ask you, Jaden, when you go and do this, are you going to just straight up propose to her or are you just going to ask her back?
Well, she is a recent divorcee for a while, so she's not really straight into that yet, but I want her back and I'm willing to do whatever I can to get her back.
Brilliant. Well, this is a great entry, Jaden. You're one of our finalists, and we're still going to take some entries, but you're looking like one of our strong contenders at the moment, Jaden.
Jaden, we'd like to go exclusive with you. We're keeping our options open for a little bit. We're just going to shop ourselves around a little bit. But, hey, we've got your number, and we definitely will keep you in mind.
Oh, thanks for that so much. It'd be great.
No worries. If Jaden's story sounds similar to yours and you want to give it a go, theedge.co.nz, have a go at Project X.
Project X, let's heal some romance. Let's put some people back together.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Bloody Edge. The Crypto Report. Ghost, alien, lizard, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, scary shit, elves, Australians.
Our favourite office weirdo, Noel the video bogan, is in the studio. Noel, hell of a Movember moustache you've got going on there.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Appreciate that.
You've got an enormous upper lip, so you've got the longest upward moustache I've ever seen.
He looks like Mario, the cartoon. If you actually want to sponsor Noel for Movember, just go to movember.co.nz.
No one's going to do that.
Well, I did. I sponsored him $5.
Welcome to the Crypto Report. Noel, this is where you bring us weird and
spooky tales.
Spooky tales that cannot be explained. What are we talking about this week?
Today we have the mysterious big cats of Canterbury.
Ooh,
another New Zealand one this week.
I heard of these, especially when I lived there. I thought it had been disproven recently.
It's all.
Don't ruin the feature by saying that.
No, I'm asking the resident cryptozoologist.
We've got evidence to back it up right now. So that's what we're looking at. That's what we're delving into.
Everything in the Crypto Report is true.
100% true. 100%.
So tell us what happened, Noel.
Well, basically, there was a couple of guys. This is in 2011. A couple of guys, some freelance photographers, were it's called the Inland Kaikoura Road. and they spotted this large mystery, this large creature walking on the other side of the river on the road.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, bloody hell, that's pretty, it's pretty large for a dainty little pussycat.
Being photographers, were they able to capture any sort of footage?
They were able to catch it on film. We've got an audio bite from the footage, and we'll put the link up on YouTube.
Wow.
On Facebook.
This is what the people heard. Noel bringing us this audio exclusively for the Crypto Report.
Oh yeah, I see it. That's pretty big. That's not a cat. That isn't a cat, that's huge.
That's what I mean.
I mean, we're on the full doubler at a kilometre away, and it's pretty big. It's huge. Jesus.
Well, we've just seen a very large, what looks like a cat. I think we've all seen and heard about the stories of something in these parts.
Too big to be a cat.
It was too big. It walked like a cat. It was too big to be a domestic cat. It wasn't a dog.
Oh, it was a space cat.
Yep, and there's footage to go with that. And also, they did a Campbell Live story on it as well as a follow-up story.
Yeah.
So they actually went down there, and the Campbell Live reporter talked to some people, and a witness pulled over and is like, I saw that bloody thing last week.
Well, it was either the mysterious black cats of Canterbury or two stone dudes shooting a home movie in the Canterbury Plains. We may never know, but that is the Crypto Report.
Oh, yeah.
The Crypto Report. Ghost, alien, lizard, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, scary shit, elves, Australians. Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.
Do you live with your ex? Because on Channel 4 this week, they had the new episode of New Girl.
New Girl.
If you do want to watch it, by the way, it's like the same week as the States. It's like up to date as same as overseas. And New Girl had this situation where Jess and Nick live together, but they're actually ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend. And they didn't know how to tell the people they were dating about how they lived with their ex. Have a listen.
How'd you tell Ian about the fun surprise that you still live with your ex?
All right.
Well, I haven't told him yet. Tricky conversation. I'm thinking of something simple like, hey, Ian, I live with my ex.
No. When a guy hears that, he's going to run through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man.
And it was quite funny how it did actually all unfold.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation. I thought it'd be great for us to talk about this afternoon. I've never lived with an ex. In fact, I've never spent a night in the same house as an ex the day after we broke up. You know?
No, neither. I'm like, get out now.
Yeah, you don't want to be anywhere near them.
The only ex I've ever like kind of lived with, I just woke up and said, you should pack your stuff and go down because we're breaking up. And that was the last time I saw him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was quite abrupt. It was very...
you mean before that, the only boyfriend you'd actually lived with?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you kicked him out that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's normal, to be honest.
I don't think... Yeah, it's weird. But then we've, like, had friends before that have broken up and they've lived together until the end of their lease, and it's been, like, 8 months. They continue to live together.
Isn't it? Yeah.
So how does it work when you
I know divorced people who have done that, actually.
Oh, the weirdest one is I had some friends in Wellington that broke up and then they still live together, and the girl went and picked the guy up the next day from a girl's house that he'd stayed at. Like, they were completely unfazed.
Now, that is either next level mature or next level weird, but we want to hear, can it work? Has it worked? Is it working for you right now? 0800 The Edge or text to 3343. Are you living with the ex?
We've already got Stacey on the line. Stacey, do you live with your ex or have you done it before?
No, live with him.
Wow.
How long have you guys been living together since you broke up?
6 months.
And how long were you together before that?
10 years.
Doesn't it just pose all kind of weird problems?
Kind of.
Yeah, okay.
What sort of problems do you come across, Stacey?
Oh, lots.
Lots. Okay, good chat. All right, hey, thank you so much for calling. I reckon you should just tell him to move out and move a sweet hot babe in. Nikki, you used to live with an ex. How was that?
It was all right. Like, we were pretty amicable after the split. And just for ease of our flatmates and stuff, we just decided that it'd be easier to stay living where we were.
Hang on,
in separate rooms, though.
I was going to say you had flatmates, but you're still sharing a room, but that's good.
What happened if you guys...
We shared a room for like a week. That was not good.
What happens if you want to like meet someone else or like bring someone else home or you're going on a date? How do you explain that?
Well, I did. I met a new guy like a month and a bit later.
Wow.
And yeah, I was just real upfront from the start, and he was cool with it.
Oh, that's
with
good.
Him now.
Oh, that worked out very well for you then, Nikki. What about you, Jess? You lived with your ex for 2 weeks. How did that go?
It was severely awkward.
What was the most awkward part about still living together after you broke up?
Probably that his mum had to fly over from
to help him find a new house, and she was like staying in the house while
Oh my god! It must be weird because you've got this person who has seen you naked every day for the last couple of years, and then all of a sudden you can't even imagine the thought of that, and you're like, don't. You go walking through the house and you're telling, you're like, don't look at me, you weirdo! Don't look at me, you pervert!
Don't look! And then you also have to deal with like the mum giving you the daggered evils as well. Steph, you did a pretty long stint of 6 months with your ex. What was the worst part and what was the best part?
Oh, the worst part probably when I brought guys home.
Now, this is the question that happened on Noogle. Before we go on to the best part, that was the question that they posed. How do you tell the guy? Did you tell the guys that were coming home with you that you lived with your ex?
It depends who it was.
Yeah.
But I did once, and they kind of freaked out a little bit.
Yeah, they would.
It's better to do. That's what Nick and Jess did on New Girl. She told the guy she brought home that Nick was gay.
He was gay. Yeah, it was her ex-boyfriend, but he's gay.
Well, what was your excuse if you had to lie about your ex?
And saying what? What do you mean?
Like, how would you lie about who he was, or would you just not even mention him?
I don't know. I'd just say that he's a really good friend, because he is. we turned into real good friends.
Oh, okay, that's
lucky.
right in the end.
That's like, as long as he's not coming in mid-act with a hockey stick or
something.
something.
So he doesn't forget which bedroom is his and comes in and is like, who's that guy in my bed?
And finally, we got Jana. You still live with your ex. How long have you guys been living together for?
We've lived together since September.
Since September, so a couple of months now. How's that going for you?
It's fine. Like, my current boyfriend lives with us as well, so...
Whoa! So wait, your house, how many flatmates are in this house?
There's only 3 of us.
So that the 3 of you is the ex-boyfriend, the current boyfriend, and you.
And you.
Yeah.
That is the most bizarre love triangle I've ever heard.
If you and your new boyfriend fight, does your ex kind of butt in and be like, mate, I feel your pain, I know how you feel right now? Well, you always do that, Johnny, you're totally wrong.
No, it's not even like that, because I think I'm, like, not attracted to him at all.
Do new boyfriend and old boyfriend get along together? Do they have a beer and watch the rugby?
Oh, yeah, like, all the time.
Is that weird?
No, not at all.
Okay.
That is so strange.
Maybe it's just us that need to get over it, because we've heard from a lot of people who it's working for this afternoon.
I could not think of anything worse than having to live in a house with my husband's ex-girlfriend and me and him.
I just think when they're saying there's a lot more fish in the sea, there's also a lot more places to live. Like, just jump on Trade Me, bro, and go and live somewhere else.
Totally.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.
If there is one thing in this beautiful country of ours that we love, it's not rugby.
No, it is rugby.
It's not Waddy's tomato sauce.
No, it definitely is Waddy's tomato sauce.
It's not Sir Edmund Hillary.
Well, it is Sir Edmund Hillary.
It's not. There is one thing that we love more than any of those things.
This thing better be pretty good.
It's when New Zealand gets mentioned overseas.
Oh, yes, actually.
And very exciting, last night in America, a new episode of The Simpsons was on, and we got a shout out, New Zealand!
Now, The Hobbit taught us that every dragon has a chink in its armor. It also taught us that New Zealand's beautiful landscapes and attractive tax credits add up to a filmmaker's paradise. For more information, visit www.nzfilmhere.nz.
That's us! They said New Zealand!
That's so awesome!
They said New Zealand, then they said NZ, and then they said NZ again. That's where we live!
Clint is so excited that I can't understand what he's saying. It's very, very cool. We were on The Simpsons, everybody.
I don't even understand what they were talking about. I just know that they said New Zealand.
Not only did a couple of weeks ago we have Lord on South Park, now we're on The Simpsons. New Zealand.
Hang on, was Lord on South Park?
We are officially on the map.
Was Lord on South Park?
Yes!
Oh my god, she's from Takapuna, New Zealand!
Inside voice. If you want to see that clip, it's on theedge.co.nz, and the only distinct thing is they lumped us in with Millhouse, which apparently has upset the New Zealand film industry. Get over yourselves. We got a mention on The Simpsons.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.